What if I told you that the very fear holding you back from scaling your business is actually the fuel you need to succeed? According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, about 70% of businesses fail within their first 10 years. But here's what's fascinating. It's not usually lack of funding, poor marketing conditions, or tough competition that kills these businesses. It's something much more personal: fear. I know this because I've seen it happen over and over. Entrepreneurs with incredible potential, amazing products, and solid business models who never reach their true potential because they let fear call the shots. They stay small, play it safe, and eventually watch their dreams fade away into thin air. But it doesn't have to be this way. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to transform your fear of business failure into unstoppable momentum for scaling your business. We'll look at how some of the world's most successful entrepreneurs, like Jeff Bezos, use their fear as fuel, and I'll give you the exact framework to do the same. The best part? This isn't just theory. I'm going to share real, practical strategies that have helped countless entrepreneurs break through their fear barriers and finally start scaling. Whether you're afraid of taking that next big step, investing in growth, or putting yourself out there in a bigger way, by the end of this video, you'll have a completely new perspective of fear in business. Point 1. Understanding the power of your why. You know what's interesting about fear in business? It actually shows you what matters most to you. Think about it. You're not afraid of failing at something you don't care about. The fact that you're afraid means this matters. This is where your why becomes your secret weapon. Let me share something powerful that Jeff Bezos understood when he was standing at his own crossroads. Here was a guy crushing it in finance, making great money, with a secure future ahead of him. But he had a vision that wouldn't let him go. He saw a future where people could buy any book they wanted instantly from anywhere in the world. That vision, that why, was bigger than his fear of leaving his cushy job. The key insight here is that Jeff Bezos didn't try to eliminate his fear. He used it as a compass. When you're afraid of taking a big step in business, it often means you're heading exactly in the right direction. Your fear is actually pointing you toward your growth edge. Point 2. The fear to fuel framework. Let me show you exactly how to transform your fear into fuel for scaling. It starts with understanding that temporary setbacks, whether it's your money going down from funding or difficulty in acquiring income, are not stop signs. They're checkpoints in your journey. Here's the framework I teach my clients. Number 1, identify your fear trigger. What specifically are you afraid of? Is it running out of money, failing publicly, letting people down? What is it? Number 2, connect it to your vision. How is this fear actually highlighting what matters most to you? If you're afraid of running out of money while scaling, it might be because you deeply value providing security for your family. Number 3, create a fear to action plan. For each fear, identify one specific action that moves you toward your goal. Afraid of financial instability? That's your trigger to create detailed financial projections and contingency plans. The power of this framework is that it turns fear from a paralyzing force into a motivating one. Instead of letting fear make you retreat, you're using it to push you forward. Point 3, building your resilience muscle. Here's something most people don't talk about. Scaling a business isn't about eliminating fear. It's about building your resilience muscle. Think of it like going to the gym. The first time you lift weights, it's intimidating, but each time you do it, you get stronger. The same principle applies to business scaling. Every time you face a fear and take action, you're building your resilience muscle. Maybe it's making that first high-ticket sale, hiring your first employee, or investing in bigger marketing campaigns. I remember working with a client who was terrified of scaling her consulting business beyond herself. She had a full client load but was afraid to hire and train other consultants. The fear of damaging her reputation was paralyzing her. But we used the fear to fuel framework, and she started with one small step: hiring a junior consultant for overflow work. Was she still afraid? Absolutely. But she took action anyway. 6 months later, she had 3 consultants working for her, and her business had doubled in revenue. The fear didn't go away. She just got better at using it as fuel. Point 4. Creating your scaling roadmap. Now, let's get practical about how to use this mindset shift to actually scale your business. The key is to break down your scaling goals into smaller, manageable steps that feel challenging but not overwhelming. Start by asking yourself, what's the next logical step in scaling my business? What specific fear is holding me back from taking this step? How can I break this step down into smaller, less intimidating actions? For example, if you're afraid of scaling because you think you'll lose control of quality, your roadmap might look like this. Number 1, document your current process in detail. Test the processes with one new team member. Gather feedback and refine. Gradually expand to a larger team. The goal isn't to eliminate fear from the process, it's to make the fear manageable while still moving forward. In conclusion, remember, whether you want financial freedom, more time with your family, or to make a bigger impact in the world, that vision needs to be stronger than your fear. When you focus on your why, when you keep your eyes on that dream despite temporary setbacks, that's when magic happens. Let me leave you with this thought. Fear in business isn't your enemy, it's your ally. It's showing you exactly where you need to grow. The next time you feel that fear creeping in about scaling your business, don't run from it. Use it as fuel. Let it guide you toward your next big move. Remember, every successful entrepreneur you admire felt the same fear. The only difference, they used it as fuel instead of letting it stop them. Now, it's your turn. Ready to get funded? Click the link in the description to schedule a call with me.